Think you know the Netherlands? Think again. Most people picture tulips, windmills, and tall blonde folks in wooden clogs, but that's just the surface. The real Netherlands is far more complex and fascinating. We're about to go beyond the stereotypes and uncover the secrets that make this country unique. From land created out of the sea to the difference between a cafe and a coffee shop, we'll dive into Dutch culture, history, and innovation. It's a story of resilience, directness, and a constant battle with water. So, grab your stroopwafel and get ready. This journey through the lowlands will change how you see the Netherlands forever. And trust me, the final fact will blow your mind. It's the reason the country even exists. Let's get started. Let's tackle the biggest stereotype, the tall blonde Dutch. Yes, the Dutch are the tallest people on average, but the idea that everyone looks like a Viking is pure myth. The Netherlands has always been a crossroads of cultures, thanks to centuries of global trade. Walk through Amsterdam or Rotterdam and you'll see a vibrant mix of people with roots in Suriname, Indonesia, Turkey, Morocco, and beyond. This diversity is everywhere, in the food, the music, and the festivals. The real Dutch identity isn't about hair color or height, it's about openness and a history of bringing the world home. The blonde giant image is just a relic. Today's Netherlands is a tapestry of cultures, making it one of Europe's most dynamic societies. So, next time you picture the Dutch, remember, there's no single look. Diversity is at the heart of the nation. The Dutch story is about connection, not conformity. Stereotypes miss the real richness. The Netherlands is far more colorful than you think. Is it Holland or the Netherlands? Here's the truth. Holland is just two provinces, North and South Holland. The Netherlands is the whole country, made up of 12 provinces, each with its own culture and history. Calling the whole country Holland is like calling the entire UK England. The Dutch government is even rebranding to emphasize the Netherlands. So, if you want to sound like a savvy traveler, use the right name. It's a small detail, but it shows respect for the whole nation. Now, you're in on the secret. Want to understand the Dutch soul? Look at the bicycle. There are more bikes than people. Over 23 million for 17.5 million residents. This didn't happen by accident. In the 1970s, protests against traffic deaths led to a revolution in urban planning. The result? 35,000 kilometers of dedicated bike paths, complete with their own traffic lights and roundabouts. Cycling is for everyone. Kids, business people, even the Prime Minister. It's healthy, eco-friendly, and levels the playing field. Rain or shine, the Dutch cycle everywhere, often with an umbrella in one hand and groceries in the other. Renting a bike is the best way to experience the country, but be warned, Dutch cycling is serious business. Stay in your lane, use hand signals, and never block the path for a photo. The bike isn't just transport, it's a symbol of Dutch equality and practicality. Here, everyone's on two wheels, and that's how they like it. The cycling culture shapes daily life and the landscape itself. It's a moving community, not just a way to get around. If you want to feel Dutch, get on a bike. Just don't stop in the middle of the path. There's a saying, God created the earth, but the Dutch created the Netherlands. Much of the country should be underwater, but the Dutch reclaimed it from the sea. They built dikes to hold back water, then pumped it out, originally using windmills. The result is the polder, Aanschiebaarder, and Schiedober, Aanschiebepoldolder land that used to be sea or marsh. This process takes years, turning salty marsh into fertile ground. Flevoland, the world's largest artificial island, was sea less than a century ago. Living below sea level shaped the Dutch character, cooperation, planning, and relentless innovation. Schiphol Airport, built on a former lake. The Dutch didn't just build a country, they imagined it into existence. Their battle with water is ongoing and it defines their national identity. Every city, every field, is a testament to Dutch ingenuity. The landscape is a human achievement, not a natural gift. The Netherlands is proof that with vision and teamwork, you can literally move mountains or seas. Here's a classic tourist mistake, walking into a coffee shop in Amsterdam expecting espresso. Instead, you'll find a menu of cannabis products and a very herbal aroma. In the Netherlands, a coffee shop means cannabis. For actual coffee, look for a café or koffiehuis. This is part of the Dutch tolerance policy. Cannabis is technically illegal, but small-scale sales are allowed in licensed shops. The system is full of contradictions. You can buy cannabis, but shops can't legally stock up. It's called the backdoor problem, and everyone just accepts it. The Dutch prefer practical solutions over rigid rules. So remember, coffee shop equals cannabis, cafe equals coffee. It's a small but crucial distinction. The Dutch way is pragmatic, flexible, and sometimes a little bizarre, but it works. Don't say we didn't warn you. Ask a Dutch person for their opinion, and you'll get it. Straight, no sugarcoating. Dutch directness isn't rudeness, it's about honesty and efficiency. Why waste time with vague hints? Just say what you mean. In meetings, disagreements are voiced openly. If your idea is bad, they'll tell you it's rooted in their egalitarian culture. Everyone's opinion matters, and clarity is valued. This can be shocking to outsiders, but it's not personal. Once you get used to it, it's refreshing. You always know where you stand. No hidden meanings, no passive aggression. It's a legacy of their trading history. Clear communication was essential. Don't take it personally. See it as a sign of respect. In the Netherlands, honesty really is the best policy. Dutch windmills aren't just postcard scenery, they were the engines that built the country. Their main job, pumping water out of polders to keep the land dry, but windmills also powered sawmills, ground grain, pressed oil, and more. Each type was a marvel of engineering, run by skilled millers who read the wind and maintained complex machinery. Windmills even signaled news to villages by the position of their sails. Today, modern wind turbines continue this tradition, harnessing wind for sustainable energy. The windmill is a symbol of Dutch ingenuity, past and future. It's not just history, it's a living legacy. The Dutch have always used the wind to shape their world. From old wooden mills to offshore turbines, the tradition lives on. The Netherlands is a modern democracy, and a kingdom. King Willem-Alexander and his family are famously down-to-earth, often seen cycling like everyone else. The monarchy is mostly ceremonial, symbolizing national unity. The king signs laws, meets the prime minister, and represents the country abroad. The biggest celebration? King's Day, when the nation turns orange for a giant street party. The Dutch love their royal family as long as they stay humble and relatable. It's a paradox, fiercely egalitarian, yet proud of their monarchy. The royal house is a living tradition in a progressive nation. In the Netherlands, even the king rides a bike. That's Dutch royalty for you. The Dutch love their Hollands Nieuwe, raw, lightly cured herring. The tradition, hold the fish by the tail, tilt your head back and eat it whole. It's a centuries-old ritual, celebrated with festivals and auctions. The herring is caught at peak fat content, cured with its own enzymes, and served with onions and pickles. Herring carts are everywhere, and you can try it whole or on a bun. Brugge herring. For the Dutch, it's more than a snack. It's a taste of home and history. The sea shaped their nation, and herring is a reminder of that bond. If you're adventurous, give it a try. It's salty, buttery, and uniquely Dutch. Eating herring is a bite of Dutch identity. Here's the most mind-bending fact. About a third of the Netherlands is below sea level. The lowest point is nearly 7 meters below the ocean. Without high-tech defenses, much of the country would be underwater. Catastrophic floods shaped Dutch history, especially the 1953 North Sea flood. The response? The Delta Works, a massive system of dams, dikes, and barriers, including the Maaslandkering, a storm surge barrier the size of the Eiffel Tower. Water management is a national obsession, overseen by ancient water boards. Keeping the sea at bay is a daily reality, not just history. The Dutch landscape is engineered, not accidental. Living here means constant vigilance and innovation. The flat land is a human achievement, not a natural feature. The Dutch don't just live next to the sea, they live in it, holding it back with ingenuity. Every day is a quiet victory over nature. That's the real Dutch miracle. The Netherlands is so much more than stereotypes, a diverse, innovative, and resilient nation. From windmills to raw herring, from cycling royalty to living below sea level, it's a country of paradoxes and surprises. But this is just the start. What surprised you most about the Netherlands? What did we miss? Share your stories and hidden truths in the comments. Thanks for joining me on this journey beyond the postcard. If you enjoyed this, subscribe for more secrets from around the world. See you in the next one.